The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. Summary: The Book Thief is a historical novel by Markus Zusak, published in 2005, narrated by Death and set in Nazi Germany. The story follows Liesel Miminger, a young girl who discovers the power of words and literature amid the brutality of World War II. Through her relationships, especially with her foster family and a Jewish man they hide in their basement, Liesel learns about love, loss, and the human spirit's resilience in times of despair. Zusak's novel explores themes of friendship, the impact of war on civilians, and the transformative power of storytelling. Plot summary. 1. Liesel's new life with the Hubermans. The novel opens with Death introducing Liesel Miminger, a young girl traveling by train with her mother and younger brother to live with a foster family in Molking, Germany. During the journey, Liesel's brother dies, and she is left traumatized and grieving. At her brother's graveside, she finds a book, The Gravedigger's Handbook, her first stolen book and her introduction to the world of literature. Soon after, she arrives at the home of her foster parents, Hans and Rosa Huberman. Hans, kind and compassionate, becomes a father figure to Liesel, teaching her to read and helping her cope with her pain, while Rosa, tough but caring, offers her own kind of support. 2. Learning to read and the power of words. Liesel, though initially illiterate, becomes fascinated with words and books, finding solace in them as she copes with her new life and the memories of her lost family. Hans patiently teaches her to read, and they form a close bond, reading together in the quiet hours of the night. As Liesel grows more confident, she begins borrowing books from the library of the mayor's wife, Ilse Hermann, who notices but allows Liesel to continue. Reading becomes an escape for Liesel, and books symbolize both comfort and resistance in a world filled with war and oppression. 3. Friendship with Rudi and the challenges of youth in war. Liesel befriends her neighbor Rudi Steiner, a loyal and adventurous boy who becomes her closest friend and companion. Together, they navigate the difficulties of growing up in Nazi Germany, including hunger, fear, and the pressure to conform to Nazi ideals. Rudi, known for his idolization of Jesse Owens, resents the racial prejudice around him, and his friendship with Liesel becomes a source of joy and rebellion against the oppressive regime. Their bond deepens as they share small acts of defiance, including petty theft and resistance to Hitler Youth indoctrination. 4. Max Vandenberg and the power of friendship in hiding. The Hubermans' lives change when Max Vandenberg, a Jewish man and the son of Hans's friend from World War I, arrives at their doorstep seeking refuge. Hans, honoring a promise he made to Max's father, takes him in, hiding him in their basement despite the risks. Max and Liesel form a deep bond, both understanding the power of words and the struggle for survival. Max writes Liesel a book, The Word Shaker, in which he illustrates the power of words in shaping beliefs and actions. Their friendship grows stronger as they share their fears, dreams, and stories, finding strength in each other's presence. 5. The reality of war and loss. As the war intensifies, life in Molking becomes more difficult, with regular air raids, ration shortages, and increasing propaganda. Liesel, witnessing Nazi book burnings and feeling the weight of hatred spread by propaganda, becomes more aware of the injustices around her. The tension heightens when Nazi soldiers conduct a basement inspection to assess potential bomb shelters, putting Max at grave risk. Though Max eventually leaves to protect the Hubermans, Liesel never stops thinking about him and holds onto his stories as symbols of hope and resilience. 6. The bombing of Molking and final tragedy. In a devastating turn, Molking is bombed, and many residents, including Hans, Rosa, and Rudi, are killed. Liesel survives only because she had been writing in her journal in the basement. Overwhelmed by grief, she is discovered by rescue workers, clutching her book, the symbol of her memories and love for those she has lost. Her heartbreak and resilience make a profound impression on Death, who narrates her story with deep empathy, describing her as the book thief and acknowledging the weight of human sorrow and love. 7. After the war and Liesel's legacy. After the war, Liesel is taken in by Ilse Hermann, the mayor's wife, who provides her with support and comfort. Eventually, she reunites with Max, who survived the concentration camps, and their friendship endures beyond the war. In the closing chapters, Death reflects on Liesel's life and her legacy, admiring her resilience and the way she used words to endure and resist the forces of destruction around her. The novel ends with Death holding Liesel's story, having witnessed both the horrors of humanity and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Key themes. 1. The power of words and storytelling. Words become symbols of hope, comfort, and rebellion throughout the novel. Liesel's love for books and her friendship with Max underscore the idea that words have the power to shape minds and provide solace in times of suffering. Through storytelling, Liesel finds a way to preserve memories, resist oppression, and connect with others. 2. Friendship and love amidst tragedy. The relationships in Liesel's life provide her with strength and resilience. Her friendships with Rudy, Hans, and Max show the importance of human connection and overcoming hardship. Their love and loyalty help her endure the losses and challenges she faces during the war. 3. The innocence of youth and the brutality of war. Liesel and Rudy's childhood experiences are marked by the omnipresence of Nazi propaganda, air raids, and violence. The novel highlights the way war robs children of their innocence, forcing them to confront fear, hatred, and death at a young age, yet also shows the resilience and hope that can exist within the innocence of youth. 4. Death and the fragility of life. As the novel's narrator, Death offers a unique perspective on the human condition, observing the fragility of life with a mixture of curiosity, sadness, and admiration. Through Death's narration, the novel explores the inevitability of mortality and the enduring beauty of human lives, even amid the horrors of war. Conclusion. The Book Thief by Markus Zusak is a powerful exploration of resilience, love, and the transformative power of literature. Through Liesel's journey, Zusak examines the impact of war on everyday lives and the strength that human connection and stories provide. With Death as its narrator, the novel captures the complexity of human suffering and the enduring spirit of hope, creating a timeless reflection on the ability to find beauty and meaning even in the darkest times.